Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. As always, you are greatly appreciated. We're going to get into another reading for you, Pisces, to see what the messages are. I hope you all are doing well. As always, you guys, be sure to subscribe if you have not done so already. Be sure to like the video, you guys. And be sure to get in the comments. Leave the brains in the chat if the reading is resonating for you. And also put your affirmations and your gratitude list in the chat if you so desire for whatever you're grateful for today, whatever you're thankful for today, or whatever you're affirming today over your life. Because we are amplifying those affirmations with positive energy, all right? Anything you guys need to know is below in the description box. Be sure to click the link in our description box for the membership if you want to join our members section, okay, to get exclusive content and early access to readings. All right. Also, if you guys would like to donate to the channel, please use the PayPal link in the description below. I greatly appreciate all of you guys who donate, and you guys are a monumental part of why this channel can continue to be successful. I love reading all you guys' messages and all of your just beautiful support energy that you send. So thank you so much for all of you guys who have donated. Even if it's not financially, you guys, I really appreciate you donating your time and energy to watch the readings, to like the videos, to comment, and to subscribe, okay? Oh, and merch is only going to be on sale until the end of Pisces season. I believe today may be the last day, depending on when you're seeing this. But whenever Pisces season is over with, that's when the sale will conclude. But the link is in the description box for merch and for personal readings, okay? Wait, let me see. What is Pisces energy at this time? Oh my God! 2 in a row, Pisces. So literally, the reading that came out before this one, like I just recorded it, so I might be picking up on the same energy. But, what? I just heard you're standing out from the crowd. You are standing out from the crowd in some way, shape, or form. You've prayed for something. You've asked for something. I feel like you have also dedicated yourself to your spiritual practices. Some of you have dedicated yourself to healing. This could be healing others or yourself. This could be working out, eating healthy, getting your life together, okay? But you've dedicated yourself to some sort of healing practice, some sort of prayer or meditation ritual that has really been changing your life, okay? I don't know what this is. Maybe you joined a gym. Some of you could have joined a gym. Some of you may have gotten a trainer. Some of you may have signed up to deal with a nutritionist or a program that helps you balance your nutrition. Some of you guys may have even signed up for some type of therapy or something like that. But this could even be you going to the doctor and getting a physical. But I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so please take this as it resonates and don't use it as medical advice. The disclaimer is below. However, I do feel like you guys have definitely been making a lot of changes in your life and you've been sticking with it. That's what I get from the 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's your energy, Pisces, and it's really positive because you've been sticking with these changes. You're not just going to give up this time. Interesting. With the Chariot and the Hierophant, yeah, it's like devotion. You're devoted to moving forward. You're devoted to making progress with whatever this is that you're doing. And I feel like you're making a lot of progress, or you're about to start seeing the change take place very soon. Okay. I feel like this 7 of Wands could also be you blocking out negative thoughts. Okay. Yep. And there's that High Priestess. Somebody could be watching you secretly, or you're devoted to this and keeping it to yourself. I feel like you're not telling people what you're devoted to because you have learned your lesson about letting people know too much about what's going on in your life because they send those negative vibrations. I feel like you're starting to also feel like you're getting less of the, like, negative vibrations from other people. Some of you are deciding not to get as much attention, or you're changing your mind when it comes to not wanting attention. Either way. Like, some of you guys are not going out as much. Some of you guys are staying to yourself a little bit more. But it could also be the opposite, vice versa, where some of you guys who have been keeping to yourself are becoming more open and vocal. Okay. What is the current situation that Pisces is dealing with at this time? 3 of Swords. Oh, wow. 5 of Cups, kind of in the reverse. I think I'm going to just take it up right, but just know it came out reversed or sideways. And then we have the Death card. Okay. It's like you don't want to be disappointed about a situation. You don't want to... I kind of feel like there's a change. Okay, Pisces. Oh, my God. And then the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. So there's some type of victory or success that you have envisioned. You've dreamed of this. You've seen this in your past, present, or future. You may even be having deja vu right now about premonitions that you had as a child. You're seeing some of the premonitions that you've had as a child actually come to pass in your life right now. You're paying a lot of attention to your children. They may be growing up. They may be changing. You may have a child who's going through some type of breakup or heartbreak, something like that. Or just dealing with disappointments. That could be everyday things, but you're trying to protect your success. And it's like, I kind of feel, because this card was pretty much in the reverse, I kind of feel like there's a big change that you don't see on the horizon just quite yet. And it's like you're trying not to get your hopes too high, but you're also trying not to be pessimistic at the same time. I'll leave it like that then. Yeah, it's like you're trying not to be... It's like you're trying not to be unreasonably optimistic, but you're also trying not to be unreasonably pessimistic at the same time. You're trying to keep a balanced mentality when it comes to the things that are going on in your life and the way things are changing. There could have been someone who passed away. I don't know if it was like a recent death that you may have experienced. It could have been a death that you experienced when you were younger or as a child. It may be coming up a lot for you, or it may be like an anniversary of someone's passing, or the anniversary of someone's birthday who has passed away. And it may be bringing you some type of like sadness, but also happiness at the same time. It's really strange. It's like it's giving you hope to keep going, to move forward, to keep pushing yourself, okay? There could be attention being brought on your childhood. It kind of feels like a documentary or something where somebody is talking about their origin story. That's what it kind of feels like. Maybe you're watching this, I don't know. But that's what it feels like to me. But it more so feels like what you're being affected by or what's happening in your life. What is Spirit trying to tell Pisces at this time? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Selenite, boom. Clear the clutter. Okay. So Spirit is trying to tell you right now to get rid of anything that you don't need, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. And then we have the Chariot card. Because I feel like some of you could even be moving. You could be relocating. Some of you could be going back to your childhood city, state, or zip code, your childhood home. Or you're leaving that space. Some of you could be leaving a space, selling a home, or moving from a home where your children grew up in. Either you grew up there or your children grew up there, and you could be moving on to greener pastures. Some of you guys are going back to that place, but it's only to like visit, if that's the case. Which that could be mentally, like you could be visiting your childhood mentally. We have Shungite at the bottom, detox your life. Then we have Amazonite, loosen your grip. So don't try to control things too much right now, Pisces, because I think with the Wheel of Fortune, especially coming out in your energy as the first card, There's nothing about your life right now that you can control, okay? There's literally nothing about your life right now that you can control. It's literally in God's hands. It's literally in the hands of Source, whoever you believe in, okay? Interesting. But whatever it is, you're very faithful, Pisces. You're very faithful. You have faith in your creator. You have faith in whoever it is that you're praying to. You have faith in whatever regimen or daily practice that you're putting in. You have faith in your dreams. You have faith that what you've prayed for will be answered. Okay? And I really feel like you're not playing no games, okay? You are not playing any games. But whatever it is, Spirit is trying to tell you that whatever it is you don't need right now, get rid of it, okay? You could be even cleaning out your home and finding like keepsakes or a memory box or something that has a lot of like old memorabilia in it from your life. And it might be time to let it go. Because there's a change that's coming. There's a shift that's coming. This change has been a long time coming. And I feel like you're finally starting to feel it in your energy. That it is something that's making up for a lot of the sad times and a lot of the hard times. You're about to be a lot happier, Pisces. You're about to feel less attacked. What's the message? Ooh, the 5 of... As soon as I say that, what's the message for Pisces? The 2 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, you could be going through a lot of mental conflict right now. This could be, yeah, your own mental conflict. This could be conflict that you feel brought on from other people who could be trying to compete with you. Or there's a competition. But I feel like you're learning how to make better decisions. You're learning how to possibly take your time to make decisions, to weigh all of the options, to consider all of the variables when it comes to the decisions that you make. Yeah, but I think that there's a specific choice that you're trying to make that's really hard. You may be embarking upon a new journey. Maybe you're thinking about moving and you're just considering all the things that are going to go along with it. Some of you guys could be considering changing careers or anything like that. But whatever choice that you're trying to make is really difficult. It's really hard. You could also be blocking someone or trying to protect yourself from someone who's very wishy-washy and causes you a lot of mental conflict because they make you guess how they feel. And you refuse to be disappointed. It's like you refuse to be hurt. Not because it's not going to happen, but just because when you see the signs, when you see the red flags, you have chosen to use your discernment in situations and not let yourself kind of fall victim to the BS, okay? There's something that you really love to do, or there's something that you really want to do, but I feel like you're afraid. You may be a little bit hesitant. Maybe not afraid, but hesitant. It's like you're hesitant to do it because of what you've seen happen to other people or because of what's happened to you in a similar situation in the past. What's the 5 of Wands? Oh, wow. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Child, I know you like it. We just saw the 6 of Wands upright with the 6 of Cups. Yep, there's the fear. We have the Page of Swords and the Hermit. Okay. So someone is definitely watching. Someone is definitely spying. Or I don't think it's really spying with this card. I feel like it's more investigation. With the Hermit and the Page of Swords. Somebody is really investigating you. Or you're investigating another person. Or you completed an investigation and you were possibly disappointed with what you found. It's like maybe you decided that something wasn't the best fit for you because when you investigated or when you actually maybe tried something, you didn't really like it as much as you originally thought you would. That's okay. You know, it happens. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and there's the High Priestess. It's like you only want to focus on one thing. There's one thing that you focus on where you feel like it's not a distraction, or you feel like it's something that's actually positive. I'm just looking at the cards, y'all. Yeah, there's something here where you feel that you won't be blocked or suppressed, or I'm trying to think of the right word. It's like with the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles, there's something that you're focusing on right now that you hold very close to your heart, is very near and dear to you, that you know the possibilities are endless. Like the sky is the limit for you with whatever this is. Because I really feel like you guys don't want to be put in a box. Like you don't want to be considered a one-trick pony or a one-hit wonder or something like that. You want to be able to have the flexibility to do whatever it is that you want to do. There may be too much competition with something when it comes to something that you're doing. And after further investigation, you have discovered that the competition may be too steep. Not necessarily because you feel incapable of beating the competition. It's more so like you don't even want to really be competing with folks like that. Like it's like not that serious for you. Or you don't want to stoop to the levels that some of these individuals are stooping to get ahead or to be successful. That's what I'm getting from this. There's something here that you have been doing, or that you've been focusing on or working on or thinking about, where you don't feel like it's worth it to try and compete. Because if you were to try and compete, you would have to degrade yourself or do something that was below your standards or beneath you that you don't want to do. Wow. I applaud you, Pisces, because that's real deep. Because there's something, it's like you're not getting attention with something. Like I guess it's really hard for you to be discovered, or you could be shadow banned. I don't know if this is a channel or whatever this is, but maybe there's a lot of, like if you have a storefront business and there's 3 other businesses on the same block who do the same thing as you might be considering relocating your business. It's something like that, because you're not going to go out and lie to people to get them to come to your business instead. Or it's like you're not going to do nefarious shit. Sorry. But you're not. And there may be a lot of like tit for tat going on. There may be a lot of like petty stuff that's happening amongst these people. And your intuition is possibly telling you to do something else, because it's like you just don't want to subject yourself to that type of behavior. That's what I feel like that is, okay? So what's the 2 of Swords? Why it feels so weird. These cards feel so smooth, like on my nail for some reason. I have a lot of sensory things that go on with me, y'all. Okay, what's the 2 of Swords? The Lovers, you're trying to make a choice. You're like, but dang, I feel like you're weighing you're really trying to make a choice. You're really trying to make a decision, because you don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't think you're going to make the wrong choice. What's the 2 of Swords? You have to do what's right for you, okay? The 3 of Wands. It's just whatever you see, okay? Whatever you see in front of you may not be necessarily 100% of the truth. I don't know. It's like you're expecting, you're going to have to make a choice, and you don't know which choice you're going to make. You know you're going to have to make a choice, and you just don't know yet. You just don't know yet. You don't know what choice you're going to make until you're actually presented with the opportunity, or until you're actually put in the position where you have to make a choice. Like this could be preliminary thinking, but I don't know. The weather could also be affecting your emotions or your mood. If it's raining a lot, you could be feeling very reflective, Pisces, about your life. Ten of Pentacles and the Empress, though. Wow. This is what your goal is. You want to be this Empress. You want to be this Empress with the Ten of Pentacles. You may be the matriarch of your family, or in the near future, or in the far future. In the next 10 years, you're going to be the matriarch of your family. So you may be a mother, or you may even be a grandmother. Some of you guys, it's like you're trying to prepare for the future. You're trying to dot all your I's and cross all your T's. I was about to say dot all your T's. You're about to make a choice that you know is going to, like, basically bring you into your destiny. And I can't tell you what that is, but that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking long term. You're thinking so far into the future that it's like you're past the future, okay? But I think that there's something that could possibly work out better than what you think it will. It just looks bad right now. So I don't know. I feel like there's a choice here not to give up on something, because you're going to be really happy about the progress in the future. But right now, it definitely don't look very promising. I'm going to be honest with you. What's the Two of Swords, Three of Wands, Lovers? Can I get one more? Dang, it's in reverse, child. The Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're waiting on a confirmation. You're waiting on a message. Maybe you're waiting on God to tell you how to move forward. The Chariot wanted to show up again. Oh, wow. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Interesting. This could be you, or it could be you and a sibling, you and a coworker, you and an ex. This could be a confirmation that you've received as well, to show you that something may be a bad idea. Like I said earlier with this pile. You're trying to figure out who you want to be, what you want to be, what you want to do with your life. And I feel like a lot of you have actually made somewhat of a decision. I feel like you're going towards something new, or you're deciding to do something in a new, innovative way. This could be something you're already doing that you're deciding to innovate, or this could be something that you're planning on starting fresh. But it's like you don't necessarily see how it's going to turn out yet, but you know, like, kind of where you want to go. It's like you know what direction you want to go in. Okay. What's the Two of Pentacles? So it's like right now is, it just seems like right now is gestational period. Like you're just thinking, yeah, contemplation period about how you, what type of action you want to take next. But because you don't want to be unethical. That's what I really feel. I feel like you want to do something ethically and honestly. Kind of like that card we have in this angel deck that says conscious consumer. Yeah, I feel like you're about to receive guidance about how to move forward. Especially if you ask for it. There's going to be a strategy that is presented to you that you feel like is acceptable, okay? What's the Two of Pentacles? The Ten of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, this is just you contemplating. Yeah, Two of Wands. Yep. Trying to make pimp decisions. Executive decisions. Because listen, this to me right here, because of the Two of Pentacles being here, is basically saying like, it's like you're standing over here saying, okay, well, if I take this action, then this could happen. If I take that action, then this could happen. It's like you're trying to, I don't know if you're thinking of the worst case scenario. But that's kind of what it feels like. Not in a negative way, Pisces, but I feel like you're sitting here kind of thinking, okay, this is the best case scenario. This is the worst case scenario. If I do this, if I do that. You got 3 2s out here. The 2 of Cups is the only one. So and then you have the 4 of Swords. So maybe you're just, this is like in your mind. I feel like this is what's going on in your mind. You're trying to sort it out before you agree to something or before you make a decision. It's like you don't want to do anything that's going to hurt people. Some of you could be trying to, okay, because you do have the 10 of Swords, the Death card, and the 4 of Swords. I don't know, like some of you could be trying to figure out how to handle a situation with an untimely passing of a relative or something. Some of you, okay, and then I got that message earlier where some of you could be traveling back to your hometown, but you're only visiting. Some of you could be traveling back to your hometown for like a funeral or something. My condolences to you, because it seems like an untimely passing. So I don't know if somebody was, if their life was taken or something like that. But yeah, the Tower card, 5 of Swords, somebody could have been murdered or like something like that happened. My condolences to you if that's the case. You could be trying to figure out how to get back for you know, the ceremony or for the whatever, you know, they call it, for the funeral or something. What's the 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles? But if none of that, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. But if none of that is happening, it's like you're weighing your options to see if something would be a good idea. If you take this action, would it work out? If it doesn't work out, how would that look? If it does work out, how would it look? But if I go this way, what would happen if it works out? Or if this way doesn't work out? It's like you're weighing your options. And then you got the 5 of Cups too. So yeah, I don't know what this is, but it kind of feels like, you know, you're waiting to make a decision because you want to make the right choice that's actually beneficial for the future or your future or your children's future. Yeah, and there goes the 7 of Pentacles. Exactly. Some of you may be trying to figure out what you're going to say at someone's funeral. I just heard repast, wake, all those types of words. So you may be trying to figure out what you're going to say. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be negative. There may be a lot of people trying to fight for attention. Like now I'm getting these messages. If you have someone who passed away, a family member or something like that, you could have a lot of like siblings, cousins. You could have a brother or a sister. We saw the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, who is trying to fight with you about who's going to speak at the funeral, about who's going to handle it, and all this other type of stuff. Somebody could be wanting you to pay for stuff, but you may not have the money to pay for it because somebody's counting your pockets, trying to act like you got money and offering for you to do stuff or telling people that you're going to pay for stuff that you don't really have the money to pay for. You don't really have it. And you're trying to figure out how to pay for it. They better help you pay for it. Shoot. People may be trying to argue about who's going to speak at the funeral or who's going to speak at the ceremony. I keep thinking it's a specific word. I can't think of it right now. The service, I guess. And it could be a situation, Pisces, where because everybody else is being delinquent and fighting, it's like you have to step in. What is this 9 of Pentacles? What is this 9 of... Ooh, not the 7 of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're trying to... There's a lot of options for you to figure out what to do. Yeah, the Empress and the 4 of Pentacles. But I feel like you're not going to make any decisions until you're completely sure. Whatever this is, you're not going to make any decisions until you're completely sure. And if you're not dealing with a death in the family, this is just you making a choice about your life, about your future. about how you want to move forward, because you don't want to do something unethical. You don't want to have to stoop to the level of being unethical in a situation. You want to make the best choice that you can possibly make so that you don't hurt other people in the process. You don't want to create any negative karma or negative energy for yourself. And that's what I feel like this is about. You just want to be as ethical and moral as possible. And you don't want to disappoint anybody, but you also aren't going to allow yourself to be coerced or bullied into doing something that you don't want to do. Okay? I would just say try to be as positive as possible, because I feel like somebody's trying to, like, because this is what's going on around you. So this may not be you with this Three of Swords. Somebody could be depressed. Somebody could be sad. They could be very emotional about a situation. And they're like catastrophizing things, making it worse than what it really is. And it's like you're the only level-headed person in the situation. Something like that. What's the advice for Pisces? Okay. Block out distractions, y'all. I always make a joke with this card because they spelled it wrong. It's supposed to be block out distractions, but it says bloke. So somebody could be acting like a bloke. I don't know. That's like a European term. Your life purpose and other... It says, okay, so block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and work environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if this is somebody calling you on the phone, somebody want to have a conversation with you, but somebody's being super dramatic about a situation, and it's like, maybe you block them. Like, it says block out distractions. I feel like you could be deciding to move on from someone, not talk to them, because you don't want to give attention to whatever negativity that they're bringing into your life. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to help them make decisions. Like, somebody's like, this bad thing is going on all the time, and I don't know what to do. Can you help me figure out what to do, Pisces? Because you always know what to do. Well, sorry, but I can't keep giving you all the solutions to your problems. It's kind of like that kind of situation. But it's your choice. Nobody can force you to make any type of decision or choice. It's your choice about who you want to continue to entertain in your life. And that's why Spirit is wanting you to clear the clutter, detox your life. Because there's situations that are out of your control. You can't control how somebody is going to respond. You can't control whether or not somebody's going to be mad at you for setting a boundary. So you just have to set the boundary and do what's best for you, Pisces. So I hope that helped you guys. As always, be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe. I love y'all so very much, and I'm so appreciative of your support. What I was going to say. Put the brains in the chat if it resonates. Put your affirmations in the chat. Put your gratitude list in the chat, you guys. Get your merch. Book a reading. Okay. Join the membership or submit a donation. All the links are below in the description box. And remember, this is our circle boost. That was a little weird. Let me do it again. This is our circle boost. Bye.